Hello everyone, I'm Tivek and this is my Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress. We will be playing on a map that I posted on the forums, which has a flat embark with a volcano and a brook. It's got tons of resources, so expect a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and generate the world. As you can see, it's quite small and it only rolls a really short history of 200 years. The volcano we're going to be embarking on is here, the infamous crest, I believe. And, well, let's go and see what it has. Thur Niral is the name of the world, and it has only two civilizations, the Ore of Veiling and the Speechless Wheel. You can't see them on the map, but I have tested this map out before, and the Speechless Wheel has iron, so we should be fine. Alright. Here is the Oracular Furnace, the volcano that we're going to be embarking on. This is the area. It's got shallow metals, deep metals, flux stone, more deep metals to the south, and deep metals and an aquifer to the east. The aquifer won't be a problem since we won't be building there. Alright, let's embark. I have an embark profile that we're going to be using, which is this one. Got 2 miners, a carpenter woodcutter, a planter and 2 hammer dwarves, as well as a mason. It should be enough for the start out. I also bring along a cat, as well as 5 hens and a rooster. This should give us a chick-explosion after about a year, which will be good for food production in the future. Also, we have the necessary picks, a battle axe, wine, ale and rum, some spawns, some dog kidney there, and some various items. We also have 2 war hammers, which will be good for our military. So let's go ahead and give the fortress a name. And I can totally tell you, finding a name that is good is not easy, especially not when you hit random name all the time. It's got plenty of names to choose from. Dream Handle Nazomir Rush. Maybe that one? Should we have that one? Yeah, let's go for that one. The group that we're in is gonna be called the Massive Swords. Yeah, sure, that works for me. Are we all set with this? Yes, I think so. Here are my hammermen with shield and armor. They usually don't have any of the other skills, but they pick them up quite quickly anyhow. Alright, let's embark. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Mishakol. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the wolves get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place, Nazomirush, Dreamhandle, Strike the Earth. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pause there so I can show you this area. As you can see, it's pretty flat. We have the volcano down here, and we will have a cave-in, I can see that. There is a bit of a peak down in the southeast corner. Goes about 20 some odd sea levels up, but I'm not going to be using that one for now, I think. We'll be building a fort around the middle here near the wagon and expand downwards. It hasn't got very deep soil at all, so farms will probably be just 1 level down. We'll see how this affects our fort. So let's go ahead and set some stuff. I need to make sure that only the farmers harvest. I don't want everyone to be learning their farming skills. Some people leave this on, I don't know, I just prefer it that way. Let's see, we're gonna chop down some trees here. And then we're gonna be digging down. I'm gonna place the main staircase here. I use these plus sign style staircases. They work well with me, although as population grows I might expand them into a full 3x3. Let's see. We're gonna make this area about, let's see, this big. Like that. Yeah, that's about normal size. And I will use the mouse to draw these a bit. Alright. I need some space for my farms. This is a lot of designation in the beginning, but I will be cutting one of them out at a time, like so. We will make one of these rooms into a temporary dormitory for the dwarves, so they have somewhere to sleep. And there they go. While they dig that out, we can make a pasture for the... What did we get this time? We got yak, cow and bull. That should be good. I'm gonna put the pasture down here and make it pretty big. They tend to eat a lot of grass. And there we go. The yak, cow and bull. They have somewhere to stay. Gonna be needing a carpenter fairly soon, but we can place that down below, I think, in one of these rooms. It's not essential for the first month or so, but once the dwarves get tired, they're gonna need beds. I'm gonna pause the video and let them dig out this. Alright, they're almost done with the digging here, and we should be able to place some farm plots down here. Let's make them 4x4. I don't want to make them too big in the beginning. There we go, 2 of them. And I'm gonna make a stockpile here. Actually, we're gonna make it a bit bigger and set this one to be only seeds. This will make it a bit faster for the planters as they start planting. There we go. They bring down the bags of seeds from the wagon up there. Alright, the first field will be plump helmets all year long. We can build a carpenter now. Let's build it in here. We'll use logs, and we'll also build a mason. We're gonna be needing that one. And there we go, the miners are done. Let's open up this one and that one, just to have enough space there. And as you can see, the planter is already started here. I'm gonna make a food storage area just here for let's make it that big and make it for plants only. We'll probably need to make this one bigger as time goes. Actually, we can make that area for plants as well. I will probably designate this area to be for most every food item there is, and make this area for drinks. They tend to make a lot of drinks and takes up a lot of space, and that is good. We need a lot of drinks for the dwarfs. We got the brook up here, and it does not look like we have any animals. Well, we got turkeys. They're not close, and they're not dangerous anyhow, so we're gonna make a stockpile for the wood so we have it close by. Oh yeah, I might want to take the miners off hauling. Can do this. There we go. Hauling. Well, let's just toggle the whole hauling category for him as well as him. I will be using Dwarf Therapist for most of the labor settings. just to be a bit more efficient, and it's easier for you guys to see as well. Let's see, well, the carpenter, well, he's still chopping down trees, but that's the last tree he has, so there we go. He should be building the carpenter shop now, yes. There we go. Let's make a couple of beds. Well, let's make 6 of them, that will do. Once he has these finished, I'm gonna make a furniture stockpile for them in this area here, and we will make a finished goods stockpile as well once they have dug that last square out, but they tend to dig a bit randomly, so we might have to wait for them to finish that room. Oh, there we go. Oh yes. Finished goods. I just want to get everything that we have up on the surface down below ground. I doubt that we will be seeing any thieves, but just to be sure. He hasn't finished any beds yet. Well, he has 2 of them. So let's make a little dorm room down here for them to sleep in. This is going to be their starting out hole. It's not going to be special or anything. I will be giving everyone their own room once we start digging out. I like to give my dwarves big rooms, so let's see. There we go, 2 more beds. See, that should be enough. At least they have a place to sleep now. I'm using the Phoebus graphics set. It's probably the... well, for me it's the best one. I really like the way it looks. It's a bit difficult to see when it's got black sand like this is, because it's hard to see the difference between what's floor and what's wall. But once I get around to flooring the area, that shouldn't be a problem. Or actually, once we do breach the caves, we will get moss on the area as well. Right, come on dwarves, stop drinking, get to work. So we're gonna dig down afterwards. I left this without designation on purpose, just to make sure that we can, so they can finish this up first. Gonna go down a couple of levels like this. I think that'll do. And this is where we're gonna build the main hall and the main sleeping areas. I'm not entirely sure on what design to use, but we'll see. I'm gonna pause and think a little bit on how to build this part of the fort. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. It should be possible to expand it up. Let me see. Well, I can't expand it fully up, but at least I can build one on each side. It's got 10 rooms, and with 10 dwarfs per cluster, that means 20 per level. Well, we're gonna be expanding this, I think. I'm gonna add another one on this side, about the same size, like so, I think it is. Yep, and like this. Well, it actually hasn't 10 dwarfs on each side, it's 9 on this first level, but if I make a staircase in this like that, and like that, I get horizontal movement so they can quickly get there. And I placed a grand hall here. I can have 2 lines of tables and chairs on this side here, as well as I can build a bigger hall if I need it down here. but this is usually big enough for most fortresses. And I suppose for this, if I just expand it a bit like that, I can fit another one of these groups up here. Perfect. This is a bit of a big building project for them, so I'm gonna cut this one off like this, and like that, so have them build just one of them for starters. Well, of course, once they finish with this. Oh, look. We have idling dwarves, 4 of them. It's, yeah, of course, my farmer has got nothing to do now. Let's build a still. Let's set it down up in this corner here, like that. I usually place a furniture stockpile around my stills so that I can quickly move all barrels and large pots over to them. Oh, and not sandbags. That will help the production go faster, especially since they won't have to walk so far to get a barrel. The rest of the room now can be a stockpile for plants. And there we go. Only plants, since plants are what they use for brewing. Let's see, I'm gonna remove these stockpiles. We're not gonna need them. This is just for the plants. Up here, once they have finished digging this, I will start them on this one so they can get the first bedroom sorted. This will be half for alcohol, half for the rest of the food. Drinks and forbid that. We don't want plants. We're not gonna have eggs. I need to have a few more chickens. Remove the seeds as well, so they don't move them around too much. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, this field here, let's make that quarry bushes. Also, I'm gonna make another farm plot in this corner here, like so. Let's see. They have started digging. Ooh, we have struck lignite. Yeah, there's a lot of that. We won't have a shortage of steel, I tell you. Let's make a couple of chairs and a couple of tables. I'll do for a temporary dining room down here. I'll set this one to take cloth and armor, leather, and should we have weapons? Yes, weapons as well, just to empty the wagon so we don't have anything there. Alright, once he's finished with that, I'm gonna make an armor stand so we can set up some military training. Sweet pods on this one, and we can have cave wheat in autumn. Leave it fallow in winter. There we go. How is the digging going? Oh, they're making progress. Oh, we have found iron ore as well. This is great. I intend on getting the weapon industry going fairly quick, so let's see, we can use this area here. Just dig out a big space like that so they have plenty of room. Yeah, I know this takes a lot of time for our miners, but it's soil all the way, so it should be fairly quick at least. Let's make sort of a hallway down here, and like that, and like that. And we make that one 3 wide. I should probably make this more diagonal like that, but we'll see. Here we'll have a channel along this edge for the forges, and we'll make, let's see, got 1, 2, 3 and a space. We'll make it like that, and Yeah, we'll just make 3. That's 3 workshops there. And we can have more. Just for the future. This should be more than enough. We can build 2 storage rooms here for the ore and the bars. Yeah, I cut this here off just to make sure that they don't dig in that until they're finished with the rooms down here. So I like to spoil my dwarves a bit. Each bedroom that I make in this Let's Play will have at least a bed, a coffer, a cabinet. At least this. I might also smooth out every room eventually, and some dwarves will get statues and engravings as well. If you would like to have a dwarf in this Let's Play, just comment on this video and I will set one up for you. If you have any special ideas for what kind of dwarf you want, just let me know. Let's see, let's set up the military, since we have 2 of them, so we can get them training straight off. I'll choose one of these as the military commander. Let's see, slow to heal, that's not good. Poor ability to manage or understand social relationships might not work for a leader. Let's check this one. Good intellect, poor focus. Quick to heal, very rarely sick. Yeah, I'll pick that one. And let's see, let's make the sizzling ships. Yeah, sure, that works. As you can see, it's a proficient hammer dwarf. They both got hammer skills, so we're gonna make sure that they use hammers. Let's see, warhammer. And well, on this one, war hammers. There we go. That should be enough for them. I'll leave them in inactive so that they do training, and once we have the armor stand ready, I'll activate this. Anyhow, I think that's gonna be enough for this first video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and until next time, bye.